Hey, welcome to Mama Mosey Tarot. No captions, no hashtags, no trending sounds. If you're seeing me, it may be for a reason. So I'm going to tell the story while I shuffle. I pulled these out to do this read, and they came out of the box all at once and in all different directions. It was just a mess. It was like 120 card pickup. I don't know how many cards in this deck. I think like 120 or 30, something like that. So I had to pick them all up, and as I was shuffling, I was like, okay, well, maybe I need to rethink. I need to see, why am I here? What could the purpose of that be? Oh, real simple answer, to get the cards in the order I need for the read that I'm about to do. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to check just to be sure. And I got them all together. I got them all face up in the right direction and everything. And I was like, what do I need to know? And the fucking final tarot card came out, and it flew in the void. So I'm just going to go with what I thought it was, and that the reason I dropped those was so everything would be in the right space it needed to be as per related to how I shuffle. So, sorry about that. That was a little intro. No captions, no hashtags, no trending sounds. If you're seeing me, it may be for a reason. I urge you, please, pretty please, trust your intuition. We all have it. There was something else I was going to say. Well, we'll see what it is you need to know. Oh yeah, by saying that means you allow me in your energy to catch a vibe. I don't stay long. I just get the message out and then whoop, I'm gone. So, why are you seeing me on this relatively warm day for me? Okay, so we got the duck, the fool. This is the fool, a new journey coming up. So, hold on. Some of you on a new journey. Can I get some? I would like some indicators that somebody would know that this is for them. So I want to see what's going on in your current energy as it stands right now, as we are at the precipice for this new journey. So what's going on in your life right now? Work. Oh my God. And I was going to say something about my job that I started. I didn't do any reads at all last week because I've been so fucking tired. I'm working like 10 hours a day, moving cans on a conveyor line. It pays the bills though. It's fucking money. It's a job. So there might be work that you have that you're kind of like, why? So what else though? I want to know what else. Oh, okay. Well, we got 3. Queen of Strays, 9 of Cups, and Strength. It's like you're where you are and you're like, I'm fucking here. And this is what I have. And it kind of sucks that I have to be the strong one. It feels like a lot of this is performatory for other people, that I have to abide by these fucking rules. But you have family, you have things, you have something that you have claimed as yours. It doesn't have to be blood. The blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. That's been bastardized. Oh, I'll die on that fucking hill. The friendships and family and love that you choose is more important than the family that you looked out with. So, it could be that you're just like, I don't even know why. Oh, yeah. I was saying it could be that you're like, I don't even know why I'm seeing these readings. There's something you need to think more about. And what the fuck do we have here? Judgment, the Sun, and the Ace of Cups. This is almost exactly, because I got these 3 cards, not in the same way, but in a different reading that I was doing, one of my speed reads that I actually just looked at the other day. So there is something you are not quite seeing, something you need to take time with. And I want to say, because it has the imagery of Loki on this, and the story I hated about Loki the most, kind of liked and hated because justice or whatever, but it's like, whatever. Well, it's a whole fucking thing. Loki is forever doomed to, if you believe in such things, where is it? The underworld with poison constantly and consistently dripping on his fucking head, except for what his wife Sif can catch. But she's got to empty the little oyster shell that she has every now and then. So when she goes to empty it out and dump it out, it hits him every now and then. But this is more like you're in this. So moths might also be significant. Moths, snakes, and then your dreams might also be very, very important. But more than this, it's, again, I usually don't look this close at this card. It's the imagery here. You see how this one, excuse my nails, I did some gardening today. I found some coleus in my garden. You see how these are like in a cocoon stage and how they're going to eventually change into this Luna Moth right here. Now, Luna Moth is another card in my Oracle of Plain Secrets deck that I mixed together, I believe, and it's a call to pay attention to your dreams and what you're seeing in your dreams. So I will say, if there's a situation that you're in, there's something in it that you're not seeing, because this is, we got Judgment, and then we got the Sun. Now this is the Llama Sun. Llama Sun is, there's good shit here, and it's easily recognizable. Okay, Sun Sigil is the other Sun card in this deck, and it's a little bit more like, there's good shit, but you kind of got to find, it's like the silver lining type good shit, right? But this is the Sun. Happiness, joy, classic. Llamas might also be important. We use floofy, or you could have recently watched The Emperor's New Groove. But there is an emotional tie. Something is waiting to be unleashed. Something is ready to be uplifted, right? So if that sounds like what's going on, this might be a continuation of the speed read that I did the other day. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna put everything back in the deck except for our friend the duckling. 511 on the timer. Expensive clothes. I'm going to shove these back in real quick, and then we are going to get to the read. I hope you can fast forward through that if you need to. So what about this new journey? What do you need to know about this awakening, illumination, hope? And if you look, you can even see the type of figure 8 right there, right? And these are rune cards by Manaz and Weird Erd's Snowflake. Awakening, illumination, hope. There is a new journey coming in for you. But what is this concerning? What is this? The moon came out. So this is kind of the classic moon. There's something being hidden from you. So I think what this is, because that just popped off and it was bottom of the deck energy that slipped into my fingers. This is more like you don't know what's awaiting you, but you have to approach it with the emotion, with the passion, with the cups, with your cup ready. You know what I mean? I don't think it's going to be revealed to you until the time is right, though. And then you're going to get that little ping like, holy shit. As I mentioned, your intuition. Poppies might also be of significance to you. 4 of Wands. So this might have to do with the creation of a home type space, a place where you feel safe. Now you can see that they're out in the wilderness, right? Nothing is perfect. They don't really, I mean, it's a fire. They could be out there partying, but they don't have a tent or any kind of necessarily survival or living type looking things in this thing, right? But they're still there chilling, having a fucking bonfire, right? It's that safety, that presence, that connection. And it's like you have that already because that Queen of Strays did come out. But I don't know if this is something that goes along in that vein. Something that you've been shown, because I think I just saw the element from, no, that's Earth. It's something that's created a grounding or a rooting system in you, I think. And I want to say possibly this new cup has something to do along that vein. Look at the Queen of Swords. So Queen of Swords is truth. But this is somebody who knows truth, who practices truth, who has a very logical and discerning mind in the feminine energy. Of kind of, I hesitate to say that. So it's just Queen of Swords for now. Analyzing, sitting, waiting, thinking, plotting. But it is knowing that truth. So I want to say that there is a part of you that can, now she didn't come out sideways, so I don't want to read the reversal as well. I just want to say it because I feel the need. The Queen of Swords reverse is somebody who keeps everything and everyone away, hurts everyone near her with truth, and says, it's the truth. Why does it bother you? She's right and wrong, you know? You can be truthful without being cruel. And the Queen of Swords is a little bit more cruel, but it's for me, it kind of feels like out of fear a lot of the time. They're so strong up here because I don't want to say they're weak everywhere else, but they have triggers everywhere else and all the other elements of them. Like I was saying, triggers and other elements of them, the dark sun. So I want to say with this coming out, you have a tendency to see the bad. You have a tendency to cut things apart, dissect them, see what's really at the core. But I want to say right now, I don't necessarily think she did come out, and there is the dark sun with the 4 of Wands, and that being at night. And we got the sun though. So this feels more like be aware of your triggers and what happens. And understand that those triggers do come up for a reason. Now, it might be that you get into a similar situation that had a bad turnout before. This might be saying, hey, it had a bad turnout this time, but if you can pay attention, and not that you didn't pay attention last time, but if you can keep a weather eye out and you can start seeing some things outside as well as inside and adjusting and tweaking them as need be, Ouroboros, breaking that fucking cycle, this will be a little bit better for you, which I think is why you're getting this read in the first place, because I still don't know what this is about. The cards will not tell me. I can't glean it for myself. So this is just a warning for you to not get too into the weeds in it, right? Like, it's good to think, it's good to kind of maybe look for ulterior motives from people, but don't go too hard with it, you know what I mean? 943 on the timer. I'll go through once more. We got fucking strength again. We got strength again. So this is going to be another situation where you kind of have to continue that. And you remember what I said before about it being kind of performatory. Seals don't naturally balance fucking circus balls on their noses, right? So it might be that you have to perform a little bit more to root out the rest of that insecurity and weakness and helplessness that you may feel from time to time, which is maybe why your air mentality is so beefed up. Bottom of the deck, energy, Page of Wands. Make a plan. Don't make it a big, long one. The main thing here with this Page of Wands is that you want to have that passion, that new spark for something, that drive, that pull, that energy. And do it when the time, oh my God, you get another page on the bottom of the deck. You got a Page of Wands and Page of Cups. Have hope. And I was trying not to say have hope, because Page of Wands is not that card specifically. It's more of the younger type of passion, right? That childlike kind of passionate. It's just all fire all the time. Okay. But this is also a card of hope, Page of Cups. Things might not be easy, okay? But this is a cup journey for you. Once you figure out what that is, you've got to offer that cup. You see the pages holding that cup, her face is obscured with the flowers, with the beauty of nature. So it's like holding up this cup. The beauty of your love, if prepared and offered correctly, can outshine a lot of situations and provide hope where there may be none. Okay. I really, really hope this helped. 1111 on the timer as I look. Love you.